Okay. Alright, what was I working on? Ah, I'm very early on. Okay. Got the concoction. Alright. Um... okay. Go back to Castle Front. There's a few specific things that I want to do. Sup, it's been some time. Oh, let me just make sure two things. One, alright, none of those. And go the dragon route. Oh. Hold on. Do I? I do. I got that. Get the dragon priestess. The dragon priestess. Go get Telu. I don't have my heal. Okay. Let's do Telu first. Or, I don't know, maybe it's not good. I don't know. We'll go that way. Okay. Seriously? Oh! Okay, let's see here. I don't know if I can get to these. I'm fairly certain I cannot, but what the hell. Those little munchkin dudes there. Oh, some of those bears. Poison cloud. Why not? Oop. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. It's funny though. Alright. Okay. Now what's in here? Doesn't look like there's anything there. All right. This is a long one, if I remember correctly. Oi. Oh, what? Oh, snap. That was not good. Ah. What? Ancient Dragon Knight's cookbook. Nice. What did that let me bake up a new pot maybe? Let's see. Red lightning pot. Nice. Oh, this one's messy. All right, gets rid of that. What? Whatever. Whatever. All right. Do this smarter. Wait. Hold on. Something's wrong with my video. Wait, there's something not right. The problem is that sometimes... Is there screen tearing? Yes, there is. That's frustrating. Okay, I don't know. It's a mystery to me how these things work sometimes. No, you gotta be kidding me. That's the one that I really want to wake up. Oh, hold on, I got this. All right, well, that works. How? Okay, now... Son of a bitch. I hate those guys. He's still alive. Come on. Jeez, it's crazy. I don't need that guy. something. Should be another tower or something. Yep, there's one right there. Uh-oh. All right. Okay, that's the next level. Yeah, I'm now stuck below, so I can live with that. Yeah, this one just keeps going down. But if this is the one I think it is, this is the one to get the stone sword from. So at least I got that going for me. There we go. Now they're fighting. Doing, doing, doing. Let those bounce around. More glove award. It's funny how they put that stuff in there. Welcome joiners. Oh, I know where I am. This is where we have to be careful to be here. And we'll go to here. Really? Okay, so here's the deal. This is kind of useful knowledge. You fucking messages. Oi! Nope, nope, nope. There's that little passageway there, and you want to get, not the passageway, the little alcove in that thing that comes down that you want to get into. That. You can use this to get up top, and that will get you this guy. Blink bolt, not a big deal. But you actually want to get on top and run across. Now, you get over here. This is where you want to get the stone sheath sword from. Not the other two places. This is the one you want to get. The other two places are much easier to get to. If you get one of those other ones, you have to come all the way down here to convert the sword into the light or dark. Light or shadow. Is that what it's called? I think. Alright, now the last fight, which I have plenty of FP for, thank goodness. Ow, ow. Now the problem is I missed a spot. And I can't get back up to where it is. So I'm going to go to that spot and then I'll be done in here. Need a lot of that, but may as well get it. Oh shit, it's that guy. I swear, like, it makes it impossible to dodge that guy, which just pisses me off. here. La-di-da. And here. Whew. All right, so that got me one of those. Another great. And one more place. Doot, 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 doot. Don't like that guy. Okay, so I'm fairly certain that this area is like has nowhere else to go. Question is, how do I get down here from where I am? No. It's down, I think. Yeah, I don't see. There's that area that I went under. How do I get to Telu? Ugh, it's up this area. Oi! Ow! seems an unlikely place. One might be able to do that. Maybe? Maybe it's only designed to go down? I don't know. Yes. Yeah, this is a first playthrough on this character, but there, you know, places, there's always places you haven't been, or at least paths you don't remember, and that's kind of the state that I'm in. Smoky Mc... Potu? Potu? Alright. The thing that I'm trying to remember is I want to go up in this area, and not this, but the under part following this canyon up. And I'm trying to remember if there's a way to get there from here, and I don't think that there is. That's what I was hoping to find. Right, because I can't get here to jump down. I don't think I can. I think that's just part of a different map segment. If I can get down here, then there's other places I can go, but that's where I was kind of hoping to make it. I can do dragons. Let me try something real quick. What I'm trying not to do. This is very confusing me. It is. Once you start to realize what they did, it becomes a little less confusing. It can still be difficult to get around, but let me give you an example. It's a very three-dimensional map, right? So one of the big differences is if you follow these various paths around, sometimes to go up, you have to go down. Do or do not. Of course I went the wrong way. I know the right way to go. Well, I sort of know the right way to go. So that's the one to Tholier, which is not where I meant to go. This is not the player. No, this is not my first run. Player, I've done this many times. Character, no. This is the character that I had been streaming with is like level 480 something. Ah. Hold on. I forget if I went up here already. I have to open a map to see if I did. I think I did. I did not. So let's do this. This is not the ruined. This is not the forge that I want to go to, but. The trick with these guys is you gotta get them. That little spot on their back is where you want to get them. Sneaking up on them is all but impossible. There's one spell that is absolutely destructive to these guys, by the way. Unfortunately, I don't have that spell, and there's not, so far as I know, an equivalent incantation. What? Ooh, that's exciting. I need to get behind him. And I just don't have the easy way to do that. Ah! Yeah. Crap just doesn't do anything to him. Do I have anything that's going to be supportive on these guys? Oh, perfect time for a pause. Right then, please. Yeah. First perfect time for the game to be like, yes, they're in the middle of a swing. Let's pause right there. Problem is, I'm not good at stance breaking these guys, and I'm not sure what is of what I can carry anyway. Let me think. I don't think I have anything that's going to be better at stance breaking these guys. I have anything bigger. Maybe. I don't have the strength for any of these guys. Alright, for giggles. Oh, Jesus, you serious? Move! Had all the stamina, just wouldn't let me roll. Awesome. How many rocks was that? 3? Nope. Not what I wanted. Oh. Damn. I know. The trick is getting back there. Somehow, when they go to swing, they're super, super fast. That's what's weird. I totally know about that spot. Yeah, nothing. Just nothing affects these guys. It's so crazy. I mean, they do. You just gotta know how to get there. Love this. What? Now I'm just testing. That back up there. I'm never able to successfully sneak up on those guys. I have an armor set for that. Maybe that's... Maybe... Mm, 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 mm. What if we go that route? I think I have that stuff. How did that guy even know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fully silence and sneaking. Can't sneak up on these guys. Man, they are brutal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Problem is that walkway, I'm trapped. Alright. Okay. Sneaky deaky armor, not helping. Doesn't do any good. So let's go back to the I will take less punishment armor, we hope. What was that? Tree sentinel, I think. Yeah, it's crazy. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. Damn. I do not want to fight any more of those guys. No, thank you. Not on purpose, anyway. Ah. Of course. What? What? Come on. What? Oh. Nope, 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 nope. What? That is so irritating. What's so incredibly irritating about it, in all honesty, is that I'm right there. I'm like on this spot that I'm supposed to hit, and I'm in backstab position. It just won't. What are you gonna do? All right. And what is down here? There it is. It's actually the item I wanted. Believe it or not. Oh my god. Nope. Oh. So that Smith script dagger, that's actually something that I wanted. And that makes me happy. That one, but I am not done. All right, I did get what I wanted here. Died a couple times, but I can live with that. Okay, so all right. The Smith script dagger is a ton of fun, but gotta make sure that we've got it set up just right. It's here. Oh, my int is too low? Come on, really? Lame. All right, so what am I gonna do? I'm going to try this again. There we go. Gonna go Smith script dagger, up to 10. Because this is too much fun. Wait till you see this thing. Not that anybody's watching. Maybe somebody's watching. Somebody's watching. Wait till you see how this thing goes. This thing's awesome. Strength and armament. Oh, I need 7s. Alright, I'm at 7. I'm going to need 7s and whatever's above that. What did I need? 4, I think. Let's see. Purchase. 7s. I need 7 more. And I'm going to need 7 of these. Okay. But wait, there's more. Oh, yeah. There's definitely a few things I can do, for sure, Smokey. I will probably redo my stats a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to do it by item or not. I may do it right now because there's a specific talisman that I don't think I have yet. I gotta check my... yeah. Alright. So, check this out. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace this with... Where'd it go? This? Nope. This? Yep, understand. Now, Ash of War on this guy. I want to keep the same Ash of War that it's already got. Which should be that multi-throw. Where is it? I'm confused. Multi-throw? Should have been on there. Wait a minute. I don't understand why I don't have that Ash of War. Or is it a built-in? I bet it's a built-in. That's irritating. Hold on. Alright. Hold on. I gotta wear that out. Yeah, so the issue is that my int is 2 points too low. So I can go with one of the... I'd be better off probably with one of these imp heads, because they generally have otherwise better stats than the wizard heads, for example. But I want the one that doesn't cost me anything. So the problem is that most of these, at the detriment of hit points, at the detriment of hit points and stamina, detriment of hit points. So I wouldn't want to get one of those. What I really want is something that gives me int that doesn't take anything away. So that goes to one of these. I don't need this if I'm getting rid of that sword. I don't need this anymore. So having the int charm There we go. Int. That gets me the int that I need. What I really want, though, is... And someone one day will have to explain to me how I have... oh, never mind. My brain registered something wrong. Alright, thrown weapons is what I want. Hold on, do I have the teleporter down here? I do. So, I'm not sure I understand... And I don't want vacuum slice. Is the problem. I actually want the Ash of War that's the multi-throw Ash of War. But why? I need to think about this for a minute. There's something I'm not understanding, that's all. What I don't understand is why the multi-throw isn't available. I want to look this up. Oh, I know where that is. Lame. Alright. Alright. Okay, so as a general rule of thumb, you should always upgrade your weapons first. The gain from weapon upgrades and from item upgrades is generally more than a level upgrade, unless there's an item you want to use that requires that one more stat. If you're running a bleed build, with those stats, I would up your hit points. Unless you're really good at the dodge. I generally go, I will keep pushing hit points until 40. Not necessarily exclusively, it depends on the rest of the stats. But I generally would register 40 on that. And then since your bleed build, it depends on how you're doing bleed. If you're doing it with a lot of specials or skills, then you also need the mind to turn that up. So knowing that it's a bleed build gives me enough information to kind of say, hey, this is what you should look at. But like if you're just touching no spells, if spells is like off the table, you don't want buffs or anything, you can ignore faith and intelligence unless an item requires it. I would get the hit points, the vigor to 40, before I would do a whole lot else. Hey, Mackenzie, thank you for the like. Um, and then mind, so that you can actually do the mind stuff. Once mind gets to about 43 to 45, you don't need to put any more points in it. There's no value. There's very, very little value. Even though all the guides will tell you diminishing returns, da 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 da, and all that. I am doing well. Just got back yesterday from Florida. Even though all that may be the case, uh, you're not going to get more once you get about 43 mind, unless you add a trinket or talisman, excuse me. You're not going to increase when you drink a potion. You're not getting more mana. You're just going to you're going to leave your mana bar unfilled. So there are some exceptions to that about super high cost spells, and that can cause a waste, but that's a pretty special case. I hope any of that made sense. But personally, I think you need hit points to survive. And so I've always thought that was a more important concept, for example, than otherwise. For the moment, I'm going to carry this around. Um, the Tree Sentinel armor is like better than everything else, unless you need a specific thing raised. It's kind of crazy though. All right. Where is the thrown weapon talisman? Um, ah. I see where that is. The question is, can I get there? Let's see. Okay. That's this place. Okay. Wait. Let's go back here. So these things I'm spending a little extra time picking up are what you use to make the giant poison pots. But to get through this area without dealing with these little turds, it's best just to run over to this side. You can skip all of them effectively. Remember if there's anything up there that I care about. These things are awesome. They're awesome in the they're a lot of fun to play with kind of way, not in any other way. They're just a ton of fun. Which is the point, isn't it? That's it. So what you do is you crank it up to 10. You give yourself enough. Pretty sure I can't get up further here. Yeah, I get stuck here. All right. You can crank it up to 10. And once you've cranked it up to 10, you have to use it the right way. You need to use it two-handed. Is one of the tricks. But once you've got all that set up, man, it is really good. And then you put a bleed on it. And the key is to just keep cranking, to just keep throw. And it actually does a ton of damage. But you really want to have the... what I'm missing right now is I don't have the talisman for it. And you really do want to have the talisman... come around this way. For this to be fully effective. It's one of the really easy to miss spirit ashes. Okay, so... Oh, the other thing is, what is considered to be, like, long range versus short range with these guys is a bit temperamental. Good Lord. Yeah, but they're super fun. My build isn't really set up ideally for it yet. Oh boy. Hey guys, wake up. Hey guys, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. No, no. Ow! Come on, get out of here. Oh, jeez. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna fight that guy legitimately. I was trying to get him to kill all those little guys for me. They're a pain. They are a pain. Alright. Oh! Oh boy. Nope. There he goes. Now he's rotten. That wasn't my idea of what I wanted to do, but that'll work, I guess. Oh no. He's just rotting away. Whoops. I'll take the heal. Oh! Ooh! Ow. Oops. Come on back out, big guy. Come back and say hello. And that should do it. Yep. Alright. That waterway is clear at least. Well, it's that far. Let's see. Real life is starting to call, of course. Bats. Oh, I know where I am. I went backwards. All right, I'm gonna have to call it here. Life is calling and is gonna keep me busy. So I'm going to camp out here. You all be awesome, be excellent, and and be good to each other. And I will see you all later.